Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the full moon. Where is my soulmate and how close are they read? I wanted to do a really fun, it'll be fast paced, so each read won't be that long, but I wanted to give you a big selection so you could really feel what was calling to you in a bigger variety. Sometimes I do 2-card reads, sometimes I do 3, but I really wanted to expand and do a larger one because I had watched one the other day and I liked it. I liked the versatility of it and then the choice. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and where is my soulmate and when are they coming? Number 1 is going to be an opalite ring. Rings are very, let's see, and then we have Laramar for number 2. Sapphire for number 3. I'm still learning how to do this. 1920s retro sapphire and diamond ring. Turquoise. I love the carvings on this. Let's see if I get closer. Look at the little carvings on that. Turquoise. And you guys, if you're interested, these are all on my Etsy website too. If you really like these, I had so much interest in them that I put copies on my website. I went back and put bids on these or found the origins of them and put them on my website. Now rings are important for this reason. They're very power absorbing and giving. Like each finger that you put a ring on can absorb certain energies to you and emit certain things. Like the left is, I believe, the receiving hand and right is the giving hand. So it's very interesting. So when I'm trying to receive messages, I usually like to wear citrines a lot, or turquoise. They're very protective, and citrines are a very joyous, happy stone, and they actually cleanse all other stones as well. So we're going to start in just a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, opalite, Laramar, sapphire, 1920s retro, turquoise, and garnet. And I love this ring because it's like from the Arthurian legend or whatever. It's so cool, and these little things spin on them. I think they're so cool. I love these. Yeah, I just recently got into them, and I actually feel berserk when I'm doing reads and I don't have my rings. I just find them really powerful. My voice is going so deep and I'm so excited right after I started doing some research on soulmates again, because I feel like I don't like my readings to just be so love heavy all the time, that I like them to incorporate the new laws of attraction stuff I'm learning in abundance and clearance, because I feel like with a full moon, a lot of it should be about clearances and new beginnings. So we're getting rid of old ideas. And in order to draw your soulmate to you and expedite it faster, we need to get rid of old behaviors that don't serve us, people, places, and things. When we start to create a void for that love, there is then a space available for them. If we're keeping craptacular people around that don't serve us and suck our energy, and until we're aware that that's actually what they're doing, they just kind of remain and they take up that space. Guess what? We want value now. We want valuable friends that value us and we value them. And we don't just keep them around because we're used to them. If you're really awake and you're observing people's behaviors, you'll realize some people have constantly been a taker in your life. You need to release them. You don't need to be rude or harsh or anything. You simply need to release them. That's what this moon is about. We have to keep what works and let go of what doesn't. We simply, it's so hard to, because I'm so kind-hearted, and as a Sagittarius, I've always been a giver, and I don't ever like to hurt anybody. But I will literally just ghost somebody. I'll decide. I'm very honest and upright about it too. If somebody's misbehaving and they're completely, something becomes aware to me that wasn't there before, very unforgivable behaviors or whatever, I'll just go up and say, this doesn't work for me, but thanks for hanging out or whatever, you know what I mean? Or I'll just ghost them, because sometimes it takes a moment, and the higher we go and we use our building blocks and our inner voices that tell us people's true behaviors, we let it go. We just let it go because we want those new things to arrive to us, and that's what the full moon and new moons are all about. So we're going to start on number 1 with the opalite. So where is my soulmate? You have the 7 of spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe in. Courageously stand up for yourself. I love that. And that's basically speaking to, if you ever feel like anyone's taking advantage of you, your skill sets, and they're not valuing you, you let them go. And this is why, because you are going to value yourself and show you value your time, and you are going to earn money for that. Oh my goodness, you guys, where is your soulmate? Nice. Wow, look at all these 9s and 9s of pentacles twice. oh my God, you guys are in for some money. I mean, I'm very happy your soulmate is coming, but also you and your soulmate are both due some money. This is very funny. I have a clear picture of this that is really weird, that I feel like they're right around the corner too. It is so very close. I'm seeing like a December, January, the new year. And when I get the feeling and I see the wheel and your perspective is changing and switching, and you're now saying, wow, you know what? I refuse to settle for less. I refuse to accept anything less than the best. I am going to open my heart and my mind to have the arrival of the person that's going to cherish me like I deserve. I am light. I am energy. I am worthy of everything. I am not any old voices that anybody or opinions that anyone has ever had of me. I'm not stubborn, lazy, mean, idle, whatever anybody could say, living in a fantasy world. Those things that teachers may say, neighbors, kids, siblings, anybody. You are your opinion of you, and you can change that any moment and say, I'm a vibrant, beautiful person and I'm deserving of that. And I feel like you're elevating yourself and you're being assertive, you're setting firm boundaries, and it's starting to usher in your soulmate. Your vibration is raising so much that I actually feel it is so, so close. And with this wheel, I keep hearing January 2, new, the first. So January 1st, right around that. And this is why you have walked away from anything that no longer serves you. So now you have a huge vacancy in your energy field that you can fill it with people, places, and things that just raise your vibration and bring in this soulmate to you. And the funny thing is, I feel like they're born in the same month of you as well. I feel like when I'm getting these nines, it may even be your actual birthday. What happens when we run in soul patterns and twin flame patterns, we lead parallel lives a lot of the times. We have similar upbringings. We venture to the same places because we're on the same frequency. So you're going to be traveling to the same events because of this similarity in frequencies, and you're going to bump into them. And I'm seeing January 1st, right around that. And money is coming to both of you. And I also feel like, yeah, you're going to be born in the same month. It's very, very interesting. And remember, this is coming to you faster and speeding up. The faster you dump any old habits that don't serve you, people that are selfish or that are around you, or jobs that isn't valuing you or filling your day with love and light. You're saying bye-bye to that. Wow, so that's you guys. That's amazing. So if you guys are checking out, don't forget to press like and subscribe. Press it. And the bell, it'll give you all your information for private reads and Instantgo and all that. And if you guys need any quick one question answers, I love the Instantgo for that, you guys. Thank you very much. And that is you guys. Wow, amazing. So now we're on to the Laramar. Let's see what we have. And then our Oracle card is Two of Winter. Indecision can hold you back. Make a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between intellectual and emotional. Yeah, this speaks to me of still old, outdated measures of people pleasing. You don't want to hurt people's feelings, so you're saying yes when you mean no. You're giving away your time. You're undervaluing your time and letting other people know, oh, your time and space and everything is more valuable than me. Until you realize fairness and you learn how to care for your people. And you're like, nope, this is amazing, in your brand new beginning in your Ace of Wands. Again, gosh, this is all so speeding up. You guys, I keep hearing April over and over and over. Now here's what's going on. You're going to go into your brain. You're starting to do this. You're starting to feel the energy and the momentum and realizing the value of yourself and what you bring to the table and the fact that you're not afraid to eat alone. You're a high value person, and you're starting to really feel that, and you're starting to feel your oats and going, you know what, why was I in this stagnation of doing things, hanging out with people, places, and things, doing the same thing, repeating over and over and over, just stagnant energy. It's like washing the dishes in the same dishwasher after it's dirty. You know what I mean? Nothing is getting clean, nothing is getting cleansed, nothing is getting out of there, and you're like, wham! All of a sudden in comes the Queen of Swords, which is all logic. You are coming to a logic-based conclusion that I want love, I want a good career, I want meaningful relationships, and I'm not going to settle for less. So just like group one, you're starting to clean house, people, places, and things that no longer serve you and aren't totally equal, which is Six of Pentacles is about sharing. Six is about equality. Some for you, some for them. Some for you, some for them. Respect, mutual respect, give and take, yin and yang. Once you decide on that, they start ushering in. They're coming, they're moving your way. This too with temperance, because now you're starting to realize that you are energy and light and you don't have to compete with others. Temperance is now coming in. You're very much balanced in your emotional state because you're realizing that you don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't have to run yourself ragged, that you can breathe easy. There is time for everything. You need to nor explain yourself nor do tasks for other people to gain their whatever, to gain their friendships, to gain their respect. That it is about you, and everything that you have to offer is just as high value, and even more so to yourself, your time alone, so you can regain. Because again, I feel like a lot of you are having spiritual awakenings, and you're understanding this process of elevating yourself is bringing the best people, places, and things to you. This is a gift from the universe saying, kadonk, here you go. Here is the fire under you that is going to start your new legacy, that is going to be creativity. It's almost like you went into the hospital with a very terrible wound, and the next day you took the gauze off and it was completely healed. It's one of those things like you just are so replenished and you are awake, and that's what's doing that. You're going to have one moment of frustration that goes, holy crap, why did I wait this long to think like this? And this raised vibration is totally ushering in your soulmate. They hear you on that frequency. They hear you calling. And also with this, there is no air of desperation. When you attach desperation to something, it pushes it away because it puts an urgency on it that says you need it to be a whole person, which you don't. You are happy in yourself. You are being successful, fair, even-minded, and that's what's drawing them to you. That's amazing. And this is just like, here you go. That is just like your angel coming down and giving you a kiss on the cheek and say, I'm sorry it took so long. Amazing, you guys. So don't forget to press like and subscribe, beep, 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 and that bell so you can get all your things. And feel free to listen to the other ones because it's really good. This full moon energy is very precise and very clean and crisp and understandable. And again, all my information is in the links below if you need a private read. I'm on Instantgo too if you need those quick one answers, and I start, I go up until midnight and I start at 6 in the morning for you guys because I love it and they're really fun to do. Yeah, and everything's down there. So enjoy this full moon energy, and remember, you're of value. Anybody speaks to you in a way that you don't like, you don't have to engage. You just spin on your heel and sayonara. Okay, next we're on to the Sapphire. Let's see what we have. And your oracle card is the Three of Summer. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduation, births, and friends to cherish. Now this is funny because I have this picture before I've even looked at the cards. I feel like you're at a larger social event, and this is where you are going to meet the one. And what's going to happen is you're going to know instantaneously. There's no guesswork. They know too. It's one of those weird things that they just... You guys, lock eyes, look at all these swords. You guys are heavy thinkers. You have been stopping that up until now is when you usher them in, and I will tell you what has been happening to you and why you've been so mind locked. Again, you guys here, it was not desperation, but it was lack and scarce mentality you had that I'll never find the one. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I work so hard. I don't have time for this. I can't do everything, blah, blah, blah. You're having all this stinking thinking, and in your mind, you're not trying to, but subconsciously, you're pushing away and you're delaying their arrival, or you have been, until you hear this, because it's going to sink in. It's going to be poignant because you guys are very logical and you think in your mind, but you need to think intuitively and with your heart. Your heart tells you you are a lovely ball of energy and light that is deserving of love. This is telling you in your head, oh my God, my hair is too short, my nose is too big, this and that and that. This is the critical thinking where you're overthinking and you're actually becoming trapped in your mind on this cycle that... And 5 is a conflict card too. You have conflicted ideas about yourself. You know you're worthy. You know that you're an accomplished person. But then you always think that you can excel more and more and more. And why push yourself? You don't need to ever compete with anybody. That's one thing I want you to drop right now. You do not need to compete with a single person. You are more than enough, and anyone would be super lucky to have you. And this is coming in too, and it's going to be news worth celebrating because you take these and you usher in this. And this is all within 30 days. It's going to begin to happen for you. Right even before Thanksgiving, you're starting to go, wow, you're at an event where everybody is celebrating. It is a wedding, Thanksgiving, something like that. Somebody comes in and bam, it's like a punch to your sternum. Right away, there's like prolonged eye contact. It's almost like you're shocked. But you know, your heart tells you right away, slow down, breathe in, let your intuition just let you know this is the person you've been waiting for. Never let fear come in that, oh my God, now that I found him, what am I going to do? I don't want to lose him. That's like you buying a lottery ticket and already being worried about the bills you're going to acquire with the stuff you're going to buy and the taxes you're going to have to pay before you've even won this money. You know what I mean? Everybody starts having a lack of fear because they don't have the building blocks before they get to the place that lets them know you're enough. You're enough. Everything is going to breathe easy. You're going to have a magnetic pull with this person, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be different from anything you've ever known. So you're going to know they feel like home. They feel it's strange and it's barely explainable, but you feel like an unconditional love. Everything they do seems sweet and warm to you. It's like meeting part of yourself. You know what I mean? You're going to see that they mirror a great deal of your behaviors. It's going to be strange, and you almost have like a telepathy. You have almost like telepathy with each other. They'll be eating something, and you'll be thinking they hate this food. It's going to be that strange. You know what I mean? And I know this sounds crazy, but you're going to have this thing that's called out of body sex. It's like you experience them in bed with you, even though they're not. That's sort of what this is. It's like you can actually feel them touching you, their hands on you, because when they're thinking it, you can actually feel it. It is that energy is that potent. We can make people think of us that are 100 miles away. So why the hell can't it be somebody in the same town or table? And again, with your 7 of Swords, you're starting to think, but don't overplan, because it is a lot. It's a lot to absorb when you start to have these massive feelings. You're going to start sharing dreams. Many people experience confusion and struggle at the beginning when they figure this aha moment out. Just let it go and let it be. It was given to you. It's called, if you do that, it's like looking a gift horse in the mouth. When you start to question something that arrives at your doorstep in a beautiful, beautiful manner, the universe might start thinking twice about delivering more gifts to you or letting this one stay around. Simply just let it flow and let it be the beautiful experience that it is. That's amazing, you guys. So big events. It's amazing. And it won't even, it won't even feel like work. It'll just be effortless. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful, you guys. Okay, so don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are below if you guys need private reads and my Instantgo, Patreon, all of that. If you guys are hip to donating, me and my girlfriend are starting our own oracle deck, and she's a fantastic artist. I'm going to introduce her next week. We're going to do a video with her and her art. It's going to be spectacular. Wow, you guys, that's amazing. So remember, no doubts, get out of your head, let your heart and your intuition talk to you. That's very important. Okay, next we're going to go with this, if you chose this one, the Art Deco ring. Okay, so you are Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, and realistic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. There's lots of indigos out there. There's a lot of tarot readers. There's a lot of esoterics and psychics out there, and they can be some of the ones that have really struggled with finding their soulmates and their twins, because they feel things so powerfully. You know what I mean? Really, really powerfully. Ooh. Okay, again, yeah, you guys are going to start to feel certain things. You're going to start to feel unconditional love. Again, when you come into a space. 9 of Cups. You know, I see a lot of this occurring. Look at that. They are coming from a wounded heart, and you are actually, this is lovely. Okay, this is the story I see playing out in my head and the messages I'm getting. Okay, so this person, you'll actually be out at a social function. I feel that you will be in some sort of restaurant or bar or club, or perhaps even a friend's kitchen. Now, while a lot of you are there, a neighbor or a friend or somebody is just going to like show up. And again, right away, I can't even, it's so hard to explain that you see somebody and you just feel so comfortable and relaxed about them, but they almost transfix and mesmerize you. But at the same time, it's different than anything you felt. So what happens when we feel things that we've never felt, right? We start to overanalyze, and we're not going to do that this time. We are simply going to say, hey, this is a new experience. You're going to let all the emotions walk over to you. So let's just say you meet male or female, okay, and you're instantly stunned. You almost feel like you're paralyzed because you don't want to seem silly, or I'm like trying to think of the word, like almost, yeah, because you're going to be at a loss of words. It's going to take you a minute. Your whole physiology is going to feel like it's all over the place, and you're going to, but at the same time you feel turbocharged. It's an insane energy. I don't even know how to really explain it. Like, yeah, you'll feel energized, but you'll feel almost paralyzed. It is. It's like energized, but paralyzed at the same time. So what you're going to do to work through it right away is deep breathing and just go, okay, it's here, and then be accepting. And part of the draw and the loveliness of this person is they have suffered heartache, and they've suffered some tough stuff. And they're gonna it's funny, I'm getting a visual of them too. I'm getting like this light brown hair and blue eyes, and just kind of like fun hipster vibe. Like they're very laid back, but they're looking at you a certain way that's very, very intense. Wow, this is really, really cool. And then, yeah, okay, here's the time frame I feel too. I feel like this is the dead of winter. I feel like there is snow. There is the dead of winter. I keep hearing the death card, and snow and heavy and cold. So whatever part of the world you're in, it is your winter. It is the coldest part of your winter. And this person absolutely just makes you feel like it's the heat of the summer. You know what I mean? You feel like it's the magnetic pull that's the weirdest thing, because you feel like tingles in your heart, your chakras are alive, and when you guys speak face to face, that's the scariest part, because you're transmitting energy on every single chakra, from your head, your heart, your sternum, everywhere, your root chakra, everything starts to connect, so that you'll feel that it's very heady and you almost feel like dizzy. So again, I'm thinking February, dead of winter in USA, things like that. Again, someone's home, I see it across kitchen tables, in bars, in clubs, and things like that, and it's just stunning. And the most profound indicator will be that the way they look at you, like you feel like, oh my God, should I look away first? Have I been looking at them for an hour and a half? Do I look like a serial killer? That sort of thing. Yeah, it's going to be, but it will feel like a tingle, then really like somebody punches you in the sternum. There's no other feeling like that. I'm so excited, and they're coming in droves. The soul connections are all here. That's why all the light workers are going crazy and going in overtime and almost burning themselves out, because there's such energy right now that is alive and vibrant and just being dispersed everywhere. It's crazy, and it's not frenetic energy anymore. It is guided and it is focused. That's so beautiful. It's like all those people, all these karmic healing and connections are coming quickly, because more and more people are aware. They're aware of how to draw this energy, this light, and this higher frequency to themselves. So next is the turquoise ring, if you chose it. I'm so excited. This is very exciting. 8 of winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that can keep you from getting what you want. So this is your realization that is bringing them towards you. Hey, why would I ever lack self-confidence? I am a giving, loving human being. I am created. God does not create garbage. The universe and source does not create garbage. I don't have to look like some stupid spray tan nightmare, whatever those people are that use every filter that was ever made to make themselves look like a plastic Barbie doll. That's not real. Don't look at those. Don't compare yourself. And have you ever seen those people? Like, I do some research on what people think when they're out with someone who busts out their phone and takes a million selfies, use every kind of filter, is so self-absorbed into a fake fantasy land. They're posting pictures of things they're really not doing, looking like a person they really don't look like. Isn't that weird? You're going to start to realize that and go, oh my God, who am I comparing myself with? Make-believe people and make-believe world. No thanks. I think I'll not do that. Ooh, working, yes. Oh, nice. King of Pentacles. Your soulmate is also, I hear this one. This is a wealthy group. Your soulmate has accrued a fortune on their own. They've done it themselves through hard work. This is coming in quickly. This is super, super quick. This is, I believe, this is definitely within 60 days. This is crazy, because you are switching your vibration the moment you come to realize that you are a high value woman or man, that you deserve what is good for you and best for you, that you're a beam of light. You know you do so much for others, and this is what you're also doing, is you're starting to clear the people away from you that make you feel bad about yourself. They are old it's like old musty friggin' bric-a-brac around your house that you don't need anymore, you know what I mean? But they're just there and you almost forget about them, but they lower everybody's vibration and frequency by their gossip, by their low talk, their jealousy, their spite, things like that. You're going to become more and more aware of that, and then you're going to break out of this phase because they're no longer around you to make you feel bad about you. I don't care if it's a sister or mother or who the hell you have to get away from that makes you feel bad about you. Bye-bye, Sally. I'm on my bus and I got a ride. I got bigger fish to fry than this shit right here. Three of Swords, nice. This person too, I had a Three of Swords in the last read too. Your soulmate that's coming upon you had just suffered some heartache as well. So they're vulnerable. And the crazy thing is when that magnetic pull to you, they know right away, and it heals them immediately from that because they were taken advantage of because they are wealthy. I feel there was great wealth in the family, and they were used for their money a lot of times. So they're a little shy about that. Is very chivalrous, like unbelievably the most best manners, erudite, no snobbery to him whatsoever. Just that beautiful, eloquent manner that is so lovely. It's like how I think Eddie Redmayne would act, right? Like any of those people, the beautiful boarding schools that are very erudite, but they're very humble. That's him. And he possibly is English or Irish. Yeah, I feel Irish, English, Scottish, that portion of the world background for sure. And they're doing the work. Like you guys start doing the work right away at the foundation. It's like you're beginning it now and they're beginning it. They're healing from this, so they're raising their vibration and their frequency, and your energies are actually already connecting. It's funny with the 2, 3, 3s, you're already connecting out there and drawn to each other. And it's funny, your guides are actually in connection with their guides to make this happen. That's why it's coming so quickly. And again, the King of Pentacles, he's a very moneyed person. He's very savvy with money. It's self-created. I mean, he had some in his family, but he has gathered a fortune. But nobody would know because he's really just laid back and humble about it. It's very, very beautiful. I like this a lot. And again, remember, you're going to feel the magnetic pull. Don't be scared. It's like one of those things. It just is, because it's different from anything you've ever known. But you feel unconditional love right away. You feel at home. You're meeting part of yourself. You start to mirror each other. All these things. And again, it's a weird feeling. You actually feel like you have outer body physical sensations from them. It's called outer body sex, where they're actually, when they're fantasizing or thinking about you, you actually feel that. It's very weird. So if you feel like ready to go, all hot and heavy all the time, it's because of that. Energy is supremely powerful. It's crazy. I cannot say that enough. But yeah, empty your old wardrobe and your bric-a-brac. Get rid of them. You have people around you making you feel less than, and you're not less than. You're a bright, beautiful, valuable person, high value person. And as soon as you create that vacancy for the right people, swish, here they come. So beautiful. Okay, guys, so if you're leaving, don't forget to press like and subscribe. Press it right now so you can find out what's going on in your life, because all good things are coming all the time. Amazing for you guys. All my links are below if you guys need any further help on any of this. All my links for my reads and my Instantgo and everything. Wow, because this is powerful energy. And what happens, the people that I do their privates for come back time and time again, because what happens is they're seeing success, they're finding love, they're finding their jobs, but then they're on another plateau, and it gives them a sense of vertigo, like, whoa, I don't want to lose this, what do I do? We never want a sense of loss when we start to find the one, when we find these places, because they're amazing. Okay, so we're on our last group. This is the Garnet. Very cool. Yeah, again, I was saying to the other group, this is the Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, on the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. Absolutely. This group is coming to an awareness that when they listen to their guides, their heart, their soul, the source, whatever you call it, and they become in balance and they are in a receptive, beautiful place, their frequency is so high, their vibration is so high, it is ushering in the soul companion at the speed of light. It's amazing. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Yeah, there you go, Ace of Cups, the love offer. Oh my God, everybody else is going to be jealous if they see this. I can't even. Oh my God. And the Devil. There's one thing we got to be careful with this Devil card here is, I feel like this person is a bit your soul thing. They cannot get enough of you physically. I don't hear any addictions or anything like that. I do hear that they are insatiable for you, and that will happen for a while. And you know, you just have to set firm boundaries. If you need a break, let them know. because this person is in it to win it. I mean, they are like, whew. Okay, so with this, the Ace of Cups, the universe's offer of love, the universe source's offer of the perfect love for you, the thing that's going to be like you're meeting yourself. You have, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And another thing too, with when you hear this, I told the other group too, you have a thing that's called out-of-body sex. It's actually you sharing such a strong energetic connection that when they're fantasizing or thinking of you, you actually feel those. It's really, really crazy. And they are highly sexed, and that's fine with you. Now, reading this as a whole, this is super fast because it's one. I'm feeling January 1st right in that area, just like one of the other groups, very, very soon. And it's because of this. You're starting to open your heart, you're opening your chakra, you're raising your vibrations. Like every other group, you are taking stock. You're getting in touch with your spirituality and your inner voice and your intuition that is saying, hey, who in your life is not serving your best, highest purpose? What in your life? Is it your job? Who, what, when, where, how? All those things that do not serve you and don't give you joy and put a smile on your face, you're saying, sayonara, I'll see you later. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm looking for my perfect mate, and to bring my vibration up, I need to be around the best people that are happy and optimistic, and the people that are clapping for me when stuff goes right. You know what I mean? Not those people with at the award shows with the sneer on their face because they're not winning. You know those people. And the universe is going, here is the biggest karmic kiss. You're deserving of this. You've been waiting. You're doing the work by just raising your vibration and get rid of things and knowing that you are of value. You are learning to say no when you mean no. You are not doing favors for people and giving away your time, money, and effort to other people to garner favors or garner anything. You are not a people pleaser. You have turned that page. You are now on the spiritual side that says your time is the most valuable to you. So you can journal, read, learn about things, self-discovery, all those things. And you can create a vacancy by, again, going through the car wash with all the garbage, getting it all off, and cleaning house, just getting rid of people, places, and things that don't serve you. Because you do have some downers in your group too that you don't need to spend time with. You don't need it. And look at this, the Two of Cups, your perfect one. Your magnetic thing, you're going to see signs and numbers like crazy. Ascension activation codes are 1111. You're going to see those everywhere. 1111 is also the twin flame number of the gateway of light. You're going to start sharing dreams. Many people experience confusion and fear a little bit right after because it's so, when the energy is close, it can be like engulfing. It's a little scary. Just ground out, take Epsom salt baths, just realize it for what it is, an immense love. What the hell's wrong with that? I wouldn't want to kick immense love out of the galaxy, would you? The magnetic pull is going to be intense. You're going to know it for what it is the second it's there. And because you've done the spiritual work, you recognize it right away for what it is, and fairness and balanced and equilibrium and respect. This person respects what you say. They respect what you do, your space, your values. It's amazing. And again, this is just as someone I just hear oversexed, like a sex monster. So what? You're your own person. You're your own body. If you're like, dude, I got to give this some rest time. I got to take it easy because I'm about to die. We know those people. Some of us are married to those people. Oh my God. But it's just one of those things. It's amazing. It's, look at this. Could you even? Can you even? Can we even? I can't even deal on the full moon. It's like intensified. The magnification of the law of attraction is out of the galaxy right now for this. And one, I'm here like January. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right? Because I feel like this meeting is like taking place. You're going somewhere on Christmas. You're going on a trip around there. People are coming to your town. Something is going on. You've never met this person before. They are brand new to you and they are just going to spark, and it's going to be amazing. Wow, you guys, I am so excited. I'm so glad I did this. I almost didn't. And then I was like, okay, I just started thinking, what else? Because I want to harness this energy, and this is what came about, and this is fantastic. But I've got to tell you, I'm winded. It's getting late here, but I wanted to harness this because you guys have so many wonderful things coming. You're magnetic right now. You're oscillating, and your spirituality is escalating, and your self-value, and you're getting rid of any of those old ideas that you thought were yours, but they're not. They're just ridiculous people's opinions of past. So yeah, you're escalating. The universe is going, here you go, smoochy, smoochy. Anything, anytime, anywhere. Balance, respect. Beautiful. Happy full moon, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that subscribe button. Ding, ding, ding in the bell. All my links are below if you guys need help with private reads. Have a great full moon.